Heavy rain is pouring down outside. Payel sits outside the hospital ICU, crying inconsolably. In her hands, she holds a blood-stained letter from Ashraf Ali, a letter she barely has the courage to open. Just moments ago the doctor came out and said, "We've tried everything we could, but he only has a few hours left." Hearing those words, the ground beneath Payel's feet slips away. A storm of regret and silent screams builds inside her, but not a single word can break through her lips. The very person she spent her entire life dismissing as cheap, pushing away and treating with utter hatred and neglect, Ashraf Ali now stands at the edge of death, having sacrificed his life just to save hers. Our love story today is unlike any other. If you watch this video until the very end, I guarantee it will bring tears to your eyes. Ashraf Ali was a very simple middle-class guy whose entire universe revolved around Payel. Payel, on the other hand, was lively, beautiful and a bit arrogant. The first time Ashraf approached her with a trembling hand, holding a bouquet of red roses and a letter expressing his feelings, Payel snatched the flowers and threw them onto the street. She yelled at him in front of everyone, "How dare a cheap guy like you even think of this? To be worthy of me, you need money and looks, things you won't have in a lifetime. Don't you ever show your face to me again." Ashraf didn't say a word that day. He simply gathered the flowers, scattered in the dust and walked away into the shadows. Yet, even Payel's intense hatred and humiliation could not diminish the love Ashraf held in his heart. Every time Payel insulted him, Ashraf bore it with a quiet smile. Payel had no idea that whenever she was in trouble, Ashraf spent sleepless nights secretly protecting her. From saving her from failing her college exams to guarding her from harassment on her way home late at night, Ashraf did it all behind the scenes, putting his own safety on the line. But every human heart has a limit to how much it can endure. Continuous neglect, harsh insults and the unbearable agony of unrequited love were slowly consuming Ashraf from the inside. He was becoming completely hollowed out. Finally, one day Ashraf made a decision. He would no longer be an eyesore in Payel's life. He would leave forever. He wrote a letter detailing his final farewell and mailed it to Payel's address. Right after posting the letter, as he walked toward the station, a devastating accident took place. A speeding car was hurtling directly toward Payel, completely unnoticed by her. Seeing this from a distance, Ashraf didn't hesitate for a split second. He rushed in and shoved Payel out of harm's way. Payel survived, but Ashraf collapsed onto the pitch-black asphalt, drowning in a pool of blood. Standing in front of the ICU doors, her hands trembling and her vision blurred with tears, Payel finally opens the blood-soaked letter. Payel opened the blood-stained letter with trembling hands. As her blurred eyes traced the words on the page, her tears began to flow like a bursting dam. Written in Ashraf's shaky handwriting, the letter read, "My dearest Payel, I know that by the time you receive this letter, I will have traveled far away from your city. I will never bother you again, nor will I ever show my cheap face in your bright, happy life. Perhaps I was nowhere near your beauty, status or standards, but believe me Payel, until my very last breath, every single beat of this heart carved only your name. I have not a single regret or resentment that you never loved me, but please do not misunderstand me. I may be walking away, but no matter which corner of the world I end up in, I will pray to the Almighty for your happiness and protection in every single prayer. Stay happy, stay well my love." Just as she finished reading the letter, the heavy ICU door opened with a dull thud. The doctor stepped outside with slow steps. Seeing his calm yet deeply grim expression, Payel's heart stopped, and the ground beneath her feet vanished in an instant. The doctor let out a heavy sigh and said in a low voice, "I am so sorry. We couldn't hold on to the patient. Due to excessive blood loss, he stopped responding." Hearing those words, it felt as though a violent storm had crashed upon Payel's head. Ignoring all warnings from the nurses and doctors, she pushed her way into the ICU like a woman possessed. The straight, flat line on the central monitor and Ashraf's lifeless body covered under a white sheet left her frozen in shock. Slowly, with trembling hands, Payel pulled back the sheet. As Ashraf's innocent, peaceful face emerged, Payel clutched his ice-cold hands to her chest and broke down into uncontrollable sobs. The very hand she had once brushed away with utter disdain and hatred, she now held on to them tightly, weeping bitterly against his chest. "Ashraf, please get up. Open your eyes just once. Look at me at least one more time." Payel's screams and agonizing cries echoed heavily throughout the room. "I understand now, Ashraf. I understand everything. Your love wasn't cheap, it was the most sacred feeling in the world. Did you save my life just to abandon me like this? Why did you sacrifice yourself for me? Forgive me, Ashraf. Please don't leave me like this. I have fallen in love with you. Please get up once, just tell me you hear me." Payel's tears dripped onto Ashraf's cold, lifeless palm. She called out to him again and again, burying her face in his chest, begging for forgiveness, but no answer came. Today, it was far too late. The man who had spent every day enduring humiliation, longing for just a tiny spark of Payel's love and attention, had now gone forever quiet, holding all his pain and quiet resentment deep within his chest. The ears that once yearned to hear words of love were now lost in a distant realm from which no one ever returns. Even an ocean of Payel's tears could never bring Ashraf back now. All that remained was a lifetime of shattering regret, unquenchable grief, and a lonely, haunting ache. If this heartbreaking story touched the deepest corners of your heart and brought a tear to your eyes, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel and become a part of our family. Your single subscription and support give us the inspiration to create more genuine, emotional, and beautiful stories. Don't forget to like this video and share your thoughts in the comments. Thank you.